Alright guys, so we went to Dig or Die, as you guys seen. Clean this camera here. Yeah, went to Dig or Die. We also went down to Maple Grove, Pennsylvania. Raced down there, went out first round on a radial. So we're also having some transmission issues. So training issues are second gear, something binding up, so we gotta figure that out. I'm gonna pull the training out, send it to my guy, and we got a noise. Is it the top or bottom?
A little lifter ticky.
A little tick, 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 tick.
They let you know it's running.
Yeah. So the lifters are letting us know it's running. We're pulling this motor out. We're gonna put it on the shelf. Probably throw a good set of lifters in it now that we know that they're making noise. And we'll put this motor in maybe the C10 with this turbo, just to tool around town with, because we're gonna be building something new. Something with a little more whoop-pow. So again, get this in, yank the transmission out, bring it over to Connecticut, and have my guy go through it. Different guy who put it together. So, stay tuned. Got the Ranger in here after Maple Grove. I was sleeping at the light, but everything else seemed okay. We were fighting an issue with second gear. Seems like at lower speeds, when you're just cruising around, second gear tries to, almost seems like it's applying the trans brake. So we decided, you know, pull it out. We're going to send it over to a friend of ours in Connecticut. He's going to take it apart, see what happened inside, because the fluid is not supposed to be black and gross and smell horrendous. So we're going to get this over there, get it apart, see what the hell happened inside. We're going to take out the trans brake that's in it and put a different style one in it, because this one that was in it was kind of slow, just because of the way it was designed. Yeah, we went 8 seconds in the 8th, but anyways,
We did.
all right, we went faster than 8 seconds.
It was respectable, but not fast enough.
Not fast enough. So transmission, we're getting upgraded and updated with different parts. Hopefully the hard parts aren't bad. Hopefully we can just throw some new clutches in it, get that all fixed up, ready to rock and roll. Motor's coming out in a couple weeks, because that's going to go in our C10, and we're going to be putting a bigger, better badasser.
A reeler.
A more reeler race car motor, not a stock bottom end, stock rotted LS.
Because it won't work. It'll work if you want to impress your girlfriend, but if you want to impress the men at the racetrack, it doesn't work.
Got to put more gooder motor in it. Other thing, update that we're going to be doing is putting it on a diet, because at 3,600 pounds with meat in it, that does not work. So we're going to be getting rid of all the inner structure of the fender, tubular front clip in it, or tubular front clip, maybe a bigger whirlybird here. So that means that all of our hot and cold side just out the window. Oh well. But definitely impressed with the Viking shocks. I had an issue with getting them, but they made it right with refunding us the shipping. So definitely happy with the shocks. Happier with the mounts. Mounts turned out perfect. So shout out to my buddy Connor for welding them up. Shout out to me for designing it and repurposing harness bar out of this truck. So, anything you to say?
No. We just got to spend more money.
Yeah.
40,000 doesn't get it done.
Start over. It'd be cool to put in the shop truck.
Sure.
Not that there's anything wrong with the small block Chevy that's in it, but
If you want to impress your girlfriend, it's cool. If you want to show up and swing a big stick, you got to spend more money.
okay. And with that,
We're out.
We're out. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because we're gonna start doing more YouTube videos. I got one out already. Got 2 more loaded up. I gotta do. And yeah.
Yeah, hey, like all the other YouTubers say, we might as well. But I'm not a follower. But hey, we got to try something. Buy our merch. We got cool merch. We got T-shirts. We got hats. If you buy our merch,
Sweatshirts too.
we can buy bigger, badder parts. Try us.
Bigger, better, badder, asser parts.
Try it.
So yeah, go over to Batboys Customs on the .com. You can find the merch in there. Check out there, and we'll ship it out to you. Or if you want to PM me, then you can. So that's that. See you on the flip side. All right, guys, we are back from our trip from Connecticut that you guys don't know about. Went to Connecticut over to Accurate Transmission and dropped my tranny off. Because it's not good. It's not good. It's just no bueno. So now we're back. As you guys know, we're gonna be pulling the motor out of the Ranger. So we'll be getting that done. And we got the new engine ready to come apart. So this is a aluminum block 5.3 LY6 or L something another. Anyways, DOD engine that we're gonna take apart and get some new parts for it, send it to the machine shop, get it cleaned up, and make some power, I guess. That's what they say anyways. So follow along as we rip it apart. All right, ladies and germs. The new power plant for the Ranger is all stripped down. Camshaft's out, crank's out, all the bearings are out of it. The bores look perfect. Might be able to just throw a dingleberry in there and clean her up. Slap some new pistons in, crankshaft. A couple of those pushy uppy downer things that go in those holes. A couple new covers. And we'll be able to make some power, right, Dad?
That's what they say. Who knows? I'll tell you in a couple months. Well, hopefully I'll tell you in about a month and a half.
Month and a half-ish. So we're gonna bring this down to the engine builder. Have him go through it and tell him, give him the green light to put her together. Or at least do the machine work. We'll put it together ourselves.
Doesn't want to listen to me. Oh, I'm gonna go Texas Speed.
You can't say that word on here.
Texas Speed?
I might get in trouble.
All right, because they're angry little elves.
All right, we're BTI fans now.
I always was. He didn't want to listen to me. That's why mine already had BTR.
So we're switching engine parts manufacturers to Brian Tooley Racing because I've heard a lot of good things about them.
They're superior.
And some other things about the other company. Yep. So, side note, for our Ranger, we now have an ATI balancer, water, and ice thing.
Hey, it's not what you think it is. It's everything else.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. This is a DOD delete we're doing for a customer tomorrow. Under here is our ice tank to keep that cold.
This is everything else for the
This is everything minus the important stuff.
No,
I mean, technically, this is important stuff too.
got
That looks like a timing cover. Open it. please. I'm trying not to heavy breathe in the background.
You don't need that seal. Wow.
Look at that.
Fancy.
Gasket. And bolts.
Gasket. New gaskets. Bolts.
Hardwares. Nice. Holy horseshoe. What does that taste like? Sicilian style pizza, or was that like New York style?
No, it tasted. Tastes like dinner.
Dinners. What else we got in this thing? Those look like head bolts.
The bolts.
That's definitely too light to be head bolts. That's mains. Yep, mains.
Main bearings.
Not the Vermont bearings. No.
Another new crank bolt. I'm assuming valve springs. It's sealed.
Valve springs.
No. Push
Nope.
rods. Push rods.
I don't know why you sent me push rods, because I got to measure them anyways, but we'll keep these in stock.
Cam gear. Sticker.
Stinker.
Valley cover.
ICT Valley cover.
Have one of those too. Cam retainer plate.
Cameron retaining plate.
Cam retainer bolt. Cam retainer bolt.
One more.
Cam retainer bolt.
One more. Isn't there 4?
Timing chain.
There's supposed to be 4.
There's 3.
There's 4.
There's 4. Timing chain. GM quality products.
Guide. Bearings. Rod bearings. 8 of them.
Fancy. Who's this? Maui. Oil pump.
296. I think I got a 296 right there.
Probably have one.
Right there.
There it is.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you that they sent me 2 sets of timing components.
That's, yeah.
That's all right. Not like we won't use them.
Bolts. Cam bolts.
Those are heavy.
Wow.
Those are head bolts, studs.
Don't need those.
Need these. Need
Oil
those.
pressure sensor adapter port.
Those ARPs.
BRT. BRT. Bert. For the Berts.
What about Ernie? Those are big
That
dogs.
sounds like Spanish.
6085s, right?
Yeah.
That.
Looks like lifters.
Those are expensive. Link bars.
You can open it.
Open them Johnny's up. Here, bro, mine.
Stab me with it.
It's as sharp as a spoon.
It looks like a spoon. Even the package of this is just...
So,
Cameron spent lots of money.
I spent lots of money. And we have our engine, or the block down at Bedell Racing Engines. And he's hooking us up with some machine work so we can put some of the bad-ass units in. Now, they say these link bar styles, they won't turn.
Feel like if you got them to turn, that'd be an issue.
I guess that's why yep.
Smells like oil. And then a cam.
And a camshaft. This right here, stage number 4. I don't really care.
It's just a...
It's just off the shelf camshaft.
I'm sure you've seen a cam staff before.
What?
Cam staff. Cam staff.
You like a cat that? All right, we're done unboxing. We have some more parts coming for this, so the next segment of this video will be the important part.
Right here.
Boom.
Good day, YouTube.
We're just heading off to one of the machine shops that we use to drop off customer cylinder head off their Acadia. We got parts in for the Ranger, the new motor. So that's a plus. You'll see right here next, we're going to do an unboxing of all the goodies that we got. And then we're going to head down to the race engine shop, drop off all the parts. So stay tuned for updates on that. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And we're going to try to stay up to snuff on more YouTube videos. If I can get my computer to work properly, then we will. But until then, bear with us. All right, another driving video here. Take these yawns off so you can see. The other day we went and dropped off an engine or cylinder head for customers. I said Acadia, but it's a Terrain or something small like that. So anyways, we're going to pick up that cylinder head and we're going to drop off a bunch of goodies for the 5.3. We got some Wiseco pistons, we got a crankshaft, K1 Technologies, CompuStar rods, the ATI balancer, all the bearings, all the goods. So we're gonna go drop that off to Bedell Race Engines so he can put it all back, or yeah, not all back together, but all together after he does the machine work. So trying to get the ball moving, trying to get the YouTube thing going. Just picking up a little traction here and there. A couple subscribers, 1, 2, 3 every couple days. So thank you guys. You're really helping us get to our goal of more than 1,200 subscribers. So I guess our main goal is just to have fun and show you guys what we're doing with FBK Racing and how we're trying to make this Ranger faster. We're also going to see, we're going to do some upgrades other than the engine. The transmission is fixed. That's got a new valve body. We took the old valve body out, the Jake Performance one, and we put in a extreme something valve body. But that's got a first and second gear leave, and it has real trans brake solenoids in it instead of the way that the D1 was from Jake's, which was just the stock, if you will, solenoids for shifting. That's how those worked. They just bypass fluid. I wasn't happy that we couldn't really have a bump feature with that. We could creep, but we couldn't have a bump, so I definitely wanted to have a bump. So that's done. We already picked that up. What else? I'm going to order a tubing bender that can do like 1/2 inch and 3/4 and 7/8 and 1 inch and stuff like that. Because we're going to do a tubular core support on the Ranger. I may, don't quote me here, but I may cut the frame off in front of the control arm pockets. So if we do that, then what I'll do is I'll plate that, put some bars out to the end and lighten it up some more, because we're fighting a losing battle, if you will. We got to make X amount of exponential power to overcome the weight of this Ranger that weighs 3,600 pounds with me in it. So we're trying to lighten that up at least a couple 100 pounds. That's why we went to an aluminum block 5.3 instead of the iron 6-liter. So that's the story on the Ranger. We're gonna gut that thing up, and now I'm gonna go stop at Chick-fil-A. That's somewhere over there. Grab me some lunch, pick up the head, and then go drop off these engine parts. So follow along. We got the goods. We got the Sunjoy tea. We got the chicken tenders. There was no line here. Surprising. So anyways, off to get the other head, and then drop off these parts to Bedell Race Engines, and that'll be the it for today. Anyway, so stay tuned for more updates. Look at this contraption right here. Why is it legal to drive that down the road? That's not. 'Tis the law is what the plate says on it. That seems highly dangerous. But anyways, they got the GoPro on their head and everything. Hell yeah. They're all exercising or something or another. I can't see it.